Hey everyone, welcome to Bar Under the Stairs. My name's Alex, and today we are going to be talking about the Gin Martini. So the Gin Martini, this is one of the most contentious drinks out there. Everybody has kind of their own recipe for it, and it can vary from just a whisper or a splash of vermouth, all the way up to the more classic roots recipe of the 50-50 Gin Martini. So when we're talking about this drink, it consists of 2 to 3 ingredients, depend on who you're asking, what book you're reading. Gin is the most important one, but equally important to that is going to be vermouth. After that, you could add a dash of bitters or olive juice, pickle juice, and onion. All of these make up different versions of the martini. I want to talk briefly about vermouth. The most important thing to know about vermouth is that it's a fortified and aromatized wine, meaning that they have added all sorts of herbs and spices and aromatics into the wine after they proof it up with neutral brandy, so that it has a lot of rich smells and flavor to it, so it's a lot more robust. And it is what really kind of makes the martini more than just cold gin in a glass. So the martini that we're gonna be building today is a more modern, contemporary 2-to-1 martini. To start with, I'm gonna grab a mixing glass here and just put in 2 dashes of Reagan's orange bitters, just to give it a little bit of extra punch, kind of like adding salt to your food. I'm using a London Dry gin. So we're gonna do 2 ounces of our London Dry. Blanc Vermouth is a little bit sweeter, a little bit richer on the palate, and has more flavor. The Dry Vermouth drink's a bit cleaner, still very aromatic. I'm going to do a half an ounce of Dolan Blanc Vermouth. And I'm also gonna be doing a half ounce of the Dolan Dry Vermouth. This is gonna give me the best of both worlds for these 2 vermouths. Now, a lot of people will shake their martinis. I don't like shaking a martini. Traditionally, you do not shake a martini because it over dilutes the drink, it makes it too cold, and then you can't taste the botanicals in the gin or the botanicals and aromatics in the vermouth. So you just want to use some really cold ice so it gets nice and chilly without getting too diluted or getting it too cold. Perfect. And then to garnish, I'm gonna take a lemon, and I'm gonna take my channel knife here and just pull a nice long twist from it. When you do a twist from a channel knife, you wanna kind of hold the sharp point near your glass, and that's gonna fire off all sorts of lemon oil right on top of your drink. I'm just gonna wrap that into a nice little twist in my fingers here, just making a nice little spiral in between my pointer, my index, and my thumb. And when that's ready to go like that, you just give it a little pinch to help it hold itself together. Drape it gently over your drink. Gorgeous. You can really get that bright lemon smell on it, but I can also smell the juniper and all the botanicals from the gin. Really sharp flavors. You get all these really rich botanicals from the gin, but you're also getting a lot out of the vermouth right now. It's giving you a whole lot of body, and it's just making the gin taste even more like itself without any of that harsh kind of alcohol burn. Because when you get your drink nice and cold, that kind of tamps down all of the heat and all of the burn, but when you get it too cold, you don't taste anything at all. You get kind of that rich body from the Dolan Blanc, you get this kind of nice sharp note out of the Dolan Dry, and then all the wonderful flavor coming off of the Sipsmith gin. Thank you so much for tuning in to Bar Under the Stairs. I'm Alex, and we also just launched a new website, barunderthestairs.com. It is a blog and forum website, so click on over there to get into deeper, more in-depth discussion about all things cocktails and building drinks, distilleries, bar reviews, and everything else that you want to talk about when it comes to making and having drinks. We'll see you next time.